Hello fellow cinema enthusiasts, my name is Christina and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today is Classic Movie Thursdays here on my channel, my version of Throwback Thursdays. Today's movie I will be reviewing for you is one of my all-time favorites, One Touch of Venus, starring Ava Gardner and Robert Walker. One Touch of Venus begins with this guy named Eddie Hatch, played by Robert Walker, who works in a department store. He does window sets and displays, he fixes them, he sets them up and everything. He's called into his boss Whitfield Savory's office and he needs Eddie to fix a curtain for his latest art acquisition, which is a statue of the goddess Venus. And Eddie is left all alone to fix this curtain because it only comes up halfway, and in a fit of excitement over getting to fix this thing for his boss and being chosen to fix it, he kisses the statue, and as he is fixing the curtain, nailing something in, he feels somebody kind of mess with his head from behind. He turns around and he says, "Can't you see I'm busy?" And then he realizes that the statue of Venus has come to life, who is perfectly, wonderfully played by Ava Gardner. Eddie passes out because he just can't believe that this statue that was just marble has come to life, and Venus actually winds up really loving him, and Eddie comes to love her as well, even though he has a girlfriend named Gloria. But Gloria and Eddie's friend Joe wind up getting together. They see that they have some kind of attraction to each other. And the whole rest of the story is Venus being really in love with Eddie, and then Savory actually finds Venus, who's staying in the model home in one of the departments, and he's like, "Ooh, she's beautiful, give her whatever she wants, she can have anything, I just want to give her whatever, all jewels, clothes, everything." And meanwhile he doesn't see that his secretary Molly loves him, and in the end they wind up getting together. The rest of the movie is absolutely adorable. There's so many funny moments, there's so many good moments in this story. I don't know how well my summary went, but just know that One Touch of Venus is really good. The story is a lot of fun. The cast was absolutely amazing. Obviously I could not say how perfect Ava Gardner was any more than I already did. She was the most gorgeous woman in Hollywood to me. She's like my old Hollywood girl crush, Ava Gardner. I think she was just so outrageously beautiful, and in a way she was like Venus, attracting love from all these men, and she also kind of knew how to work her way around the boys and get what she wanted. Robert Walker, I think he was perfect as Eddie Hatch. Nobody could have been geekier, more awkward, sweeter than Robert Walker. Ava Arden plays Molly, Savory's secretary. The woman almost steals the entire movie. She is so hilarious in all of her scenes, and she just always has that very deadpan voice and humor to her, and her scenes are just wonderful. You crack up, and I loved it from the moment she comes in this movie to her very last scene. Anytime she opens her mouth and says a line, it's just pure awesomeness, and it's just great. Tom Conway is just he's the kind of ultimate rich kind of snotty guy who's used to getting whatever he wants in his movies. At least that's what he is to me in the movies that I've seen him in. He was perfect as Savory. I really cannot stop saying that word perfect, because that's just what One Touch of Venus is to me. It's one of those really perfect, great, classic Hollywood movies. He just had such an awesome cast, great direction, great writing. I think One Touch of Venus is based off a play, because there are a few little musical scenes, which I have to really mention that I am obsessed with the song Speak Low from this movie. I believe Speak Low has been around, it's just one of those standards, but in this movie, this version of it, I am totally obsessed with it. I actually have this version on my iPod and listen to it all the time. Ava Gardner does not sing, it's supposed to be Venus singing it, but Ava Gardner was dubbed over as she would be later on, but again, that's another story for another movie at another time. So there was my rambling / review of One Touch of Venus. If you liked my review and rambling of this movie in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have seen One Touch of Venus, if you love Ava Gardner, if you love Robert Walker, whoever. Let's just discuss this movie and the actors in it. And also in the comments, if you have any suggestions of what I should watch next for Classic Movie Thursdays, or any kind of movie, doesn't have to be a classic film, leave those there, and if I pick your movie, I will give you a shout out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future classic movie reviews and other movie reviews. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.